Okay. I will now consider 4 p.m. the best hour of the whole entire day. And here's why. So, 4 p.m. Why do I like this hour? Why do I need a good old piano for that hour? Now, there is a video, I was seeing, I watched all the way through, like, probably twice, maybe thrice. Well, point being that there was a video about why Wednesday is the best day of the week. I'll link that video in the description of this one, and soon I'm, here's that. For the end of the month, I'm gonna upload a video. Well, I'm almost certain I'll be able to do this. Uploading a video on, well, like a behind the scenes video of, well, like a behind the scenes of my first video. Like, essentially, I'll be explaining how I did everything I did, how the video was edited. Because there's no better place to start, like, doing behind the scenes for your own videos. Well, yeah, I'm doing behind the scenes for your videos. What better place to start than with your first one? By the way, before I say anything else, here's a quick look at all the trash that's built up in my room and just on my nightstand in the past couple of weeks or so. Yeah. So, I concluded that 4 p.m. was the best hour of the day. So, first of all, it's the hour before most people traditionally will have dinner. Not supper, dinner. I'm afraid if I change the angle of my phone, it'll turn off. Which will be a miracle if that doesn't happen. A blessing from the Lord. And then goes, so yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna keep it like this. And you can see how fat I am. Okay. So anyway, so I talk about this. Now, most people, including me, will have dinner at like 5. So yeah, it's an hour before dinner. It's the hour. It's usually the hour after you get out of elementary school. Well, let me rephrase that. It's typically going to be the hour right after. Well, yeah, the hour right after the hour in which you get out. Well, in which you have been. In which you have come home from, in which you have left elementary school for the day. that's definitely a plant growing in that mold. Sue me if you were eating. You know, I won't have the... well, I'll give you the potential to forget about it by removing the ball from the screen. So anyway, also, let's try and be quick. Let's see. Reason number 3. Reason number 3 is that oh yeah. For p.m. Well, it's the afternoon. However, by 5 p.m. it's like, okay, we're the evening, and the sky has the potential to be going right down right now. And in fact, before, in like October, it's like 5:30 and it's pitch black dark outside. Well, yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, and so it's not quite nighttime yet, and it's the hour that feels most like the afternoon, especially on a day that you had school. And the number 4, yeah, raising number 4. Oh yeah. Well, before coming up with reason number 4, I'm gonna say that the number 4 is typically seen as unlucky. However, I see it as one of the lucky numbers. 4, 7, and 11, everything coming from that, I see as being luckier. And yeah, so for whatever reason, I come up with. Can't go on to pause the video for this. So I'm just gonna wrap this video up with a 4th statement, and that would be that 4 p.m. is so it's kind of ironic when you compare it to the 3rd thing I said, but also not really. And the 4th thing I'm gonna say is that it's like such a bland and unprecedented time of the day that anything could happen. Like, there's so many plans that you could set in the 4 o'clock hour. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I think it's unlikely that you were thinking this, but just in case you're one of those people, now, I'm not calling you out if you... Yeah, I'm not calling you out on anything, I'm just saying, if you were one of those people who thought that one of the reasons would be because 420 was in there, that's not why. My 4th reason will be that there's so much you can, there's all these plans you can set, and there's so much that can happen to you at 4 p.m. because there's not really anything that people do, well, that anyone seems to be doing that's always going to be at, well, at least mostly always going to be at 4 p.m. So those are my reasons. And 9:11 a.m. or p.m., more likely p.m., that has no significance yet. To try and stay tuned and I'll see you when I see you. Try and see if I can cram a skin here. I'll see if I have the time. Don't worry, fella, the just ain't that confusing. I wonder how many calls of the alpha does it take to taste math? Two options being right or left.